Imagine a world where every decision you make determines whether you rise above or blend into the crowd. You navigate life with clarity and determination, standing out from the rest. What if I told you there is a way to unlock the principles that separate leaders from followers, the bold from the timid, wolves from sheep? Today we delve into the wisdom of Niccolò Machiavelli, a figure who inspires both admiration and criticism, to explore the mindset that allows one to stand out in a world that often encourages conformity. In the next 20 minutes, we will unravel timeless truths about human behavior, leadership, and survival, with the final lesson being the most transformative. This is not just a talk about history or philosophy, but a path to awakening the inner wolf that lives within each of us. Through the prism of Machiavelli's teachings, we will understand why courage, strategy, and an unwavering sense of self are the keys to success in any environment. But this is not about manipulation or cruelty, but about clarity, resilience, and the ability to navigate an often chaotic and ruthless world. Let's begin and ask ourselves, are you satisfied with just, are you a leader by nature, or do you have the courage to lead? Do you want to merely survive, or are you ready to thrive? Let's find out together. Since the dawn of civilization, humanity has been fascinated by the dynamics of power. Who holds it, how it is maintained, and why some rise while others fade into the shadows. Machiavelli, in his revolutionary work, The Prince, gave advice that remains relevant centuries later. He taught not deception for the sake of deception, but understanding the game of life. To become a wolf among sheep, one must accept one fundamental truth. Perception shapes reality. Machiavelli emphasized that how you are seen is more important than your true intentions or abilities. He wrote, "People judge more with their eyes than with their hands, because everyone can see, but only a few can touch." This means your image, confidence, and strength create the foundation of influence. Think about who attracts attention in a crowded room. It's not always the loudest or the tallest. Often it's the one who knows how to confidently present themselves. The important person is the one who radiates a sense of purpose and control. Machiavelli believed that developing such an aura is not deception, but a necessity for a leader. Leaders who understand this principle know how to combine sincerity with strategy. But how to create such an impression? It all starts with deep self-knowledge. Know your strengths and weaknesses, values, and goals. A wolf does not try to be a sheep and does not apologize for its instincts. Accepting your traits and knowing how to enhance them is the first step to becoming a force to be reckoned with. Machiavelli also emphasized the importance of adaptability. Successful people are not rigid, but flexible and sensitive to the changes of fate. He who adapts his policy to the times thrives, he said, and those who do not change suffer defeat. The wolf knows when to hunt, when to retreat, and when to observe. In life, this means being attentive to your surroundings and changing your actions. Imagine you are at work aiming for a promotion. Simply fulfilling duties is not enough. You need to show that you are a leader who is capable of taking responsibility and inspiring others with confidence. It doesn't mean stepping on others to rise yourself. It means showing that you have vision and resilience to handle difficulties. The wolf knows how important timing and actions are. Machiavelli wrote, "A wise man does immediately what a fool postpones." Waiting. Waiting too long or hesitating is the difference between success and failure. This rule applies to all areas of life, from relationships to career growth. Now think, in which areas are you holding yourself back? Are you waiting for the perfect moment? How can you take a bold step today to start shaping the reality you desire? Machiavelli also noted that being a wolf among sheep means knowing how to balance fear and respect. He argued that it is better to be feared than loved, if you cannot be both at the same time. This phrase is often misunderstood. It is not about inspiring terror, but about behaving in a way that earns respect, so others take you seriously. When people see that you are hard to deceive or undermine, they are more likely to respect your boundaries and decisions. Close this section and think about the impression you are making right now. Are you seen as a leader, decisive and brave? Or are you lost in the crowd, afraid to stand out? Remember, perception is not pretending, but aligning your outward image with your inner strength and potential. In the next section, we will delve into strategies and mindset. These strategies will help you not just survive, but thrive in a world that often tests your endurance. We will consider the importance of mindful risk-taking, building alliances, and focusing on goals. Now pause and think. Are you ready to unleash the wolf inside you? The path ahead is not for the faint-hearted, but for those who dare to lead. Rewards are unprecedented. True leadership and personal strength are not just appearances, but actions based on a thoughtful strategy. In a world full of chaos and unpredictability, it is not the strongest or smartest who win, but those ready to take conscious risks. Machiavelli's teaching emphasizes, fortune favors the bold. He wrote, "Fortune is a woman, and if you want to master the situation, one must act decisively and persistently." This metaphor seems aggressive, but its essence is clear. Life rewards those who take initiative into their own hands. Waiting and hoping for opportunity to knock on the door is not the path to success. Calculated risks distinguish the wolf from the sheep in life and fate. The sheep waits for the shepherd to show the way and provide protection. The wolf chooses its own path, aware that every decision carries both rewards and consequences. Machiavelli claimed that greatness belongs to those who are ready to step into the unknown and seize opportunities that others fear. He called this virtu, not just virtue, but strength and courage. This virtu is the quality needed to shape one's destiny: strength, bravery, and resourcefulness. Think of a moment when you were afraid to act due to fear of failure or rejection. Perhaps it was a chance to change careers, start a relationship, or speak up for yourself. How would your life have changed if you had acted boldly and decisively? Machiavelli reminds us that the risk of inaction is often greater than the risk of making a mistake. Even a failed attempt can become an important lesson on the path to success. Hesitation leaves you stagnant and powerless, but courage alone is not enough. Machiavelli emphasized the importance of forming alliances to achieve success. No wolf thrives alone. Even the strongest leader needs the support and loyalty of others. Your success often depends on the relationships you build. Machiavelli advised surrounding yourself with wise advisors and loyal followers. Trust and mutual benefit are the foundation of long-term alliances. To apply this in life, consider who is around you. Are these people who support your growth, or those who drain your energy and undermine your confidence? Creating meaningful relationships means finding those who stimulate growth and share your victories and failures. Just as the strength of the wolf lies in the pack, so does your strength lie in a network of people who share your values and vision. Another important aspect of Machiavelli's philosophy is the ability to maintain focus. The wolf does not chase every hare it sees. It carefully chooses its prey and strikes precisely. In life, this means setting clear goals and avoiding distractions. Machiavelli warned about rulers who lost direction due to scattering their attention on many trivial matters. He believed that discipline and determination are necessary to maintain power and influence in a fast-paced world, full of distractions and social networks that divert attention from what matters most. Endless to-do lists and external pressure can distract from truly important things. To awaken the inner wolf, one must learn to prioritize and stay true to their vision. Ask yourself, what are the 3 most important goals in your life right now? Do your daily actions align with achieving these goals, or are trivial matters stealing your energy? Machiavelli spoke about the necessity of boldly facing challenges. A lion cannot protect itself from traps, and a fox cannot protect itself from wolves. You need to be a fox to recognize traps, and a lion to scare wolves. This duality, cunning and strength, helps the wolf survive in a harsh world. To be cunning like a fox means to develop emotional intelligence and strategic thinking, knowing when to be subtle and when to be direct, when to speak and when to remain silent. Strength like a lion is manifested in developing resilience and courage to cope with life's challenges and dangers. Obstacles inevitably arise on your path, but the wolf does not hide. He learns, adapts, and becomes stronger with every new difficulty. Consider how this duality manifests in your life. Are you too cautious like a fox, or too impulsive like a lion? How to find balance and combine these qualities to achieve your goals? This question requires a conscious approach and inner work. Think about the actions you can take today to change your mindset and behavior in the right direction. Where can you consciously take risks? Which relationships should be strengthened or reconsidered? What distractions should be eliminated? In the next part, we will explore the deep emotional and psychological aspects of leadership and resilience. We will learn how to manage our emotions, maintain influence over others, and harness the power of persistence. The wolf's path is not easy, but for those willing to embrace it, the rewards are great and meaningful. Leadership and resilience are not only actions, but also the mastery of the inner world. Machiavelli understood this well, studying not only external strategies, but also the internal mechanisms of a person. To become a true leader, whether over others or over one's own life, one must first conquer oneself. The wolf thrives, not because of the absence of fear. It survives because it has learned to manage fear, turning it into focus and determination. Emotional control is the key to a leader's success. One of Machiavelli's deepest insights is the importance of controlling emotions. A ruler must remain calm even in the face of disasters. He wrote that a prince is valued when he is both a true friend and a true enemy at the same time. Clarity and decisiveness come through managing emotions. It is important to understand when to act with warmth and when with firmness. Recall the last time anger or doubt controlled your actions. Did it help achieve your goals or cloud your judgment? The wolf does not act impulsively. He observes, plans, and strikes at the right moment. Such a level of control begins with self-awareness, understanding your emotional triggers, and the ability to respond rather than react. Machiavelli also emphasized the importance of patience. He believed that timing often determines whether there will be success or failure. The wolf knows when to remain still and wait, conserving energy for the perfect moment in life. Patience is not passivity, but preparation and positioning for action. When the right moment comes, you are ready to act precisely and confidently. Emotional mastery is not only patience and control, but also perseverance. Machiavelli believed that failures are inevitable. A true leader is one who can rise again after falling and keep moving forward. He noted, "It is not titles that elevate people, but people who elevate titles." Your strength is determined by your ability to persistently overcome difficulties. To gain this resilience, you must perceive difficulties as opportunities for growth. When faced with rejection and disappointment, ask yourself, what can I learn? How will this experience make me stronger? The wolf does not see failure as the end. He sees a chance to adapt and grow. An important aspect of Machiavelli's philosophy is the ability to maintain influence over others. Leadership is not domination, but inspiration and guidance. He wrote that the first way to assess a ruler's mind is, look at the men who surround him. This principle applies in all areas of life. Your influence grows when you support others and recognize their strengths. Align their goals with your vision to build influence. Think about how you communicate. Are your words clear, confident, and purposeful? Do you listen as attentively as you speak? Machiavelli believed that effective leaders are great communicators capable of inspiring loyalty and trust. A wolf does not roar like a lion, but its presence commands respect. However, influence requires consistency. People are drawn to leaders who are stable, reliable, and true to their principles. Machiavelli warned that inconsistency destroys trust. Consider how you can embody consistency in your life, not only in actions but also in values and decisions. This will strengthen your authority and influence. Now, delving into the emotional and psychological aspects of leadership, let us not forget the importance of courage. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to act despite it. Machiavelli asserted that leaders must make bold decisions even in uncertain circumstances. He wrote, "Nothing great was ever achieved without risk." This statement reminds us that greatness requires the willingness to step forward, despite fear and danger, to achieve meaningful results. The unknown and encounters with difficulties require courage. How to develop this courage? Start by embracing discomfort, like a wolf that does not avoid the harsh nature, but thrives in it. Seek opportunities to step out of your comfort zone. Learn new skills, overcome challenging situations, follow a long-held dream. Every act of courage strengthens your resilience. This brings you closer to your goals. At the end of this section, reflect on how to begin managing your inner world by gaining control over your emotions. How to channel emotions into clarity and focus. Which failures in life can be reinterpreted as opportunities for growth? How to inspire and lead others through consistency, communication, and courage. In the final section, we will combine all these elements. We will explore how to fully embody the wolf mentality in all areas of life, revealing the final and deepest lesson of Machiavelli's teachings. This principle will forever change your approach to challenges and opportunities. The journey is not over, and the most powerful revelation is yet to come. The path to becoming a wolf among sheep reaches its peak with one profound and final lesson. The principle, the power of full responsibility for your life, states that true strength comes from understanding. Neither external circumstances, nor people, nor luck control your destiny. Machiavelli claimed that every man is the architect of his own fortune. This principle reflects the essence of his philosophy and the wolf's mindset: independence, responsibility, and determination. To fully embrace this mindset, one must let go of the illusion of controlling everything around. Machiavelli acknowledged the role of luck and external factors in life, but he insisted that it is within your power to respond, adapt, and turn circumstances to your advantage. The wolf does not complain about the cold or the storm. It finds shelter and moves forward. This principle begins with responsibility. To take control of life, you must stop blaming others or circumstances for your failures. Machiavelli called excuses the refuge of the weak. Those who refuse to admit their mistakes and take responsibility remain weak. The wolf takes responsibility for every decision, action, and outcome in its life. Understanding that you cannot control the environment around you, but you can control your reaction to it, is an important step towards inner growth and personal maturity. Recall a recent difficult situation. Did you approach it with a sense of responsibility? Or did you let irritation and blame cloud your judgment? Taking responsibility means asking yourself, what can I do to change this situation? How can I adapt and overcome it? This approach not only empowers, but also develops resilience and self-confidence, strengthening internal resources for future challenges. Another important aspect of this principle is self-sufficiency. Machiavelli warned against dependence on others, whether it be approval, guidance, or security. He wrote, "A wise prince must rely on his own, not on others." This does not mean isolating oneself or rejecting help, but developing skills and inner strength. Self-sufficiency requires constant growth. The wolf is always learning, honing instincts, and preparing for new challenges. In your life, this means investing in yourself through education, development, and acquiring skills that strengthen your independence. Ask yourself, in which areas of my life am I too dependent on others? What steps can I take to become more self-reliant? Machiavelli's final lesson emphasizes the importance of clarity and focus on ultimate goals. A leader must have not only vision, but also the determination to pursue it persistently. He claimed that the end justifies the means. Although this phrase is often misunderstood, Machiavelli did not advocate immoral behavior. His idea was unwavering dedication to one's cause, even when facing obstacles and difficult decisions. To embody this principle, you need to clearly define your vision. What do you truly want in life, and what long-term goals do you have? It is important to understand the steps necessary to achieve these goals. The wolf does not wander aimlessly. It moves with a clear purpose. Driven by an understanding of its needs and desires, the wolf acts decisively. Once the vision becomes clear, you must devote all your strength to it. Clarity also requires the ability to let go of what no longer serves you. Machiavelli noted that attachment to outdated strategies leads to downfall. The wolf knows when to release what has ceased to be useful, whether it's territory, relationships, or an approach that has lost relevance. In your life, consider which habits, beliefs, or connections you should let go of to move forward and grow. After all, Machiavelli taught that embracing uncertainty is the key to greatness. He wrote, "Fortune changes, but keeps its nature unchanged." Life is unpredictable, but the wolf thrives in uncertainty. It perceives change not as a threat, but as an opportunity for growth and development. To fully embrace the wolf's mindset, you must develop the courage to step into the unknown, trusting your ability to adapt and improve. Summing up this journey, reflect on the lessons learned: mastering perception, adaptability, emotional control, and building influence. These principles are the foundation of the wolf's mindset. Machiavelli's teachings remind us that greatness is available to anyone willing to overcome fear and show resilience. Greatness is not only for the chosen few. It is available to all who are ready to act consciously, face challenges, and lead with strength and determination. Now I leave you with one final question. Are you ready to awaken the wolf within yourself? The choice is yours, and the time to act is now. Take responsibility, act purposefully, and lead with strength. This way, you will not only confidently navigate life's challenges, but also inspire others. The wolf thrives because it dares. Dare yourself as well, and become the one who leads and overcomes any obstacles. To adapt and show perseverance, you can do it too. Thank you for taking the time to watch.